Look here, baby. This goes out to the women first. You understand that? Look here, baby. This title to this video is called Don't or Stop Running After Guys That Don't Want You. I mean, you're wasting your time because you're gonna get your heart broke. You're trying to force the issue. You're trying to make the guy like you by doing whatever. You know what I mean? Having sex. With them. Buying them this, buying them that. Doing this, doing that. Spending money on them. Cooking for them. All that kind of stuff. For somebody that don't want you back the same way you want them. Somebody that's not going to do the things that you're doing for him versus what he's not doing for you. So it's like, don't keep wasting your time on guys like that, because for one, they wasn't meant for you in the first place, and number two, God got somebody much better for you right now or in the future. In the future could mean a couple days from now, a couple weeks, a couple months, a year, a few years. So don't waste your time chasing somebody who's not worth your time and effort to keep. Because if it was, or if he was, you wouldn't have no problem trying to keep him. And you wouldn't be chasing after him. And the flip side of that goes to the guys that are chasing after a woman who don't want him or want them. You know, if she sends you all these different negative signs and confusing signs and feelings and frustrations, doesn't that tell you something? It has to tell you something, either positive or negative. It definitely ain't positive, because if it was positive, you wouldn't be complaining. If it was positive, you wouldn't be crying to yourself, tears, misery, or you wouldn't be frustrated and you're going to other people, you know, with this problem and talking to them about it and what should you do to try to hold on to this girl, try to get her. If you're putting all that energy and effort into trying to keep somebody in your life and keep somebody around, or going after somebody that doesn't give two hoots in hell about you, why are you wasting your time? Because all the energy that you're putting in to trying to keep somebody in your life that you're chasing after and running after, and try at times to trick into liking and loving you, you could get somebody that really want to be with you for free, and you wouldn't have to put all this energy and negativity and effort into trying to keep this person in your life. Because if they want to stay in your life, they're going to stay there. You ain't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can go and leave a year and come back and they're going to still be waiting on you. Just as loyal and trustworthy and loving as ever. Goes both ways. See, here's the thing. Women that, you know, fall in love with men that they're attracted to. And they also attracted, the women are attracted to the men they are falling in love with. Guys, they don't want to be, you know, corralled or be bothered with you. You know, they ain't interested. They say they are, but the only reason why they may be is because it's always 9 times out of 10 it's a sexual thing. It's the things that they do to you or want to do to you, and it goes that way with some women too. You know, women want to stay with a guy that is a good lover. And he can do things to you that other guys, or should I say to them, that other guys haven't ever done to them before. And they get addicted real quick, and they get used to it, and they don't want to let it go. You see, it's an addiction. You see, when you fall into that addiction of sex like that, you're putting your emotions out there, putting everything out there just for that. It's just like a drug. Sex is like a drug. It's like any other drug. If you do enough of it, you're going to overdose on it, and it may cost you something. It goes both ways, whether it's the women or the men. You know I'm telling you the truth. A lot of you been through it. I've been through it. I done been whipped a few times. A handful of times. There's certain women right to this day I can't stop thinking about. I'm keeping it real. Because what they did to me, you know? and if I felt good. I ain't gonna lie. They gave me the riot act. That. I'm so serious, but you know it go both ways. Hey, you run across somebody that's got gifts and talents like that, you're done. Hey, you sprung like a bucking wild bronco horse. Either you gonna hold on for dear life or you gonna get thrown, you know, and bust your ass. Especially when you hit the ground, you're gonna be bouncing around like a Super Bowl, I'm telling you. Hey, move on. You got to. Look, go to church, like I told you. Get some hands laid on you and get prayed up so you can bust that bond. Because I'm telling you, once you get hooked, it's a drug. I'm telling you. It's going to be hard for you to let go. Seriously. Not just when you awoke, but when you and you sleep at night. It's in your soul, man. Why you think they call them soul ties? Because that kind of thing, just like drugs, it touches your soul, man. It touches deep down in the core of your being. And if you know it ain't gonna work out, and they done left you, or they don't want to be with you no more, and they showing all the signs that they not interested, you know, you men out there I'm talking to, you women out there I'm talking to, then don't you think you need to stop, look, and listen? Stop being hard-headed now. And listen to people that was trying to warn you in the first place. The signs were all there. God sent you the signs through different people, talking to you, trying to warn you of this and that. Now, it's your fault you didn't listen. So now you're going to listen, right? Because